Okay, I'm bored. You're bored. Let's get this over with. Now, two things. I'm obviously going to have to change a few things to make this work. And two, I got three people to thank. One, Kirsho. Two, Fallout Whatever. And three, Kenshin Uchiha. Now, let's begin. We open up to when Deku is 4. And Bakugo has been bullying this little girl for no reason other than her having a very seemingly weak quirk, which Deku he doesn't like whatsoever. When he goes to defend her, Bakugo gets pissed to the fact that he actually starts blowing up Deku now. He's constantly doing it over and over again, making Deku more and more angry until he finally loses his mind and punches the shit out of Bakugo over and over and over again. The fact that this is on a loop, yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. When Inko and Hazashi actually show up, yes, I said Hazashi, yeah, they instantly have to call Miski, in which she takes him to the hospital, which, nothing really serious, just a fractured jaw. His skull is kind of cracked a little bit. Nothing too severe, you know. And they take him to the quirk doctor, in which he gives him the rundown, pretty much. It seems like, ma'am, sir, your son has both of your quirks combined. Like, wait, what? Because I was just like, wait, he has my quirk? Is there any real differences? Well, sir, from what I know, your quirk allows you to gain a temporary boost in power from things you kill. Your son has that too, except his boosts are actually permanent. In fact, if he kills enough of a certain animal, or whatever, it seems like he may actually gain some aspects of that animal. Can you be more specific? Think of it like this. If he kills enough of a certain creature, he actually might gain its features. Say, like a wolf may gain claws, maybe a tail, or even fangs. Wait, so his is permanent, right? That's correct. And Sashi's taken aback by this. Then Inko chimes in. Wait, so he has mind quirk too, right? You said? Yes, Miss Midori. Your son seems to have your unyielding determination driven by rage. The more angrier he gets, the stronger as well as more reckless he is to become. And this combination has resulted in something very dangerous. If your son were to lose control and start killing people, who knows what kind of consequences could occur due to this. Inko's worried when she hears that, but Hasashi, he's grinning from ear to ear. You can see pride in that motherfucker's eyes. Hey, Hasashi, why are you smiling? But my boy, he has my quirk. And he doesn't have my drawback. But didn't you hear the doctor? He said our son's quirk is highly dangerous. What should we call it anyway? Then Izuku just chimes in saying, I got a perfect name for it. Like, really? What? God Eater. And Hasashi, he's got even a bigger smile on his face. Inko, she has a nervous smirk, you could see. Like, that's great, Izuku. Yes. As soon as he tells everyone about his quirk and Bago informs them what Izuku did to him, people are starting to avoid him like the plague. To a point where they just start calling him a demon, villain, whatever. And Hasashi, he cheers up Deku by having father-son time. They actually go out hunt together now, which Deku he does appreciate. You know, he now, thanks to Bakugo and his quirk, he has no friends, and he hasn't seen that girl in a while, ever since she was saved from Bakugo. So yeah, Deku, aside from his parents, is pretty lonely. But yeah, whenever he does go to school, and they do know about his hunting trips, because he has mentioned it from time to time, just to have them run away. Those who do start to pick on him, just do some slight digs at him, just saying, "Oh, who'd you kill this time? Oh, did you kill anyone important today?" Things like that. In which, yeah, Deku's turned to more of a loner around school, but whenever he's home, his face just brightens up with him training with his dad, going hunting, and when it comes to his mom, he actually learned how to control his rage. Until when it's finally, the end of middle school. The teacher comes in and just says, "Alright, I know this may seem a bit early, but I believe it's a perfect time for you children to start thinking about your futures. Like, which college you want to attend in the next 4, maybe even 5 years." In which he reads off Izuku Midoriya and Bakugo Katsuki for wanting to attend UA. Which, yeah, I made UA a college in this. Because for what I want to do, yeah, it's going to be a college. Now, carrying on. Everyone doesn't laugh at Deku. They just shoot him glances and start whispering about if he attends UA, he's going to kill everyone. He's going to take everyone's power and everything like that. And Bakugo, he knows if he goes to UA and Deku goes too, he's going to have no choice but to socialize with him, or at very least just be around him. And Bakugo has been scared straight when it comes to Izuku. He doesn't call him Deku, he doesn't call him by his name, he just avoids Deku altogether. And when he heard about Deku wanting to attend UA, he doesn't say a thing. He just looks at Deku with a scared expression, which Deku, he doesn't pay anyone any attention, he just doesn't care anymore. On the way home, he does encounter the sludge villain, but this time, thanks to all the hunting he's been, doing with Hisashi? Yeah, let's say he killed a lot of wolves and other apex predators to a point where his senses are just through the roof, man. His stats are through the roof to a point where he knows it's this thing, and it just continuously dodges the sludge villain to a point where sludge villain is actually exhausted. Then All Might shows up, does his smash, and yeah, that's the end of the sludge villain. Deku gets his autograph, and done. That's done. For 10 months of training, before he actually goes to a regular high school, what he actually ends up doing is going hunting with Hisashi. But on the final day is when things get different. Like, hey, Dad, I've been noticing you. What kind of candy is that you're eating? Like, oh, this? Yeah. It's nothing to worry about. Alright. I wish he finally make it to a river. Deku is looking at it and seeing how fast it's going, and he is impressed to see some salmon actually swimming. They're actually swimming against the current, and Deku's thinking, oh, that actually could be useful, and is about to kill one. But then Hisashi just starts laughing. You really are an overachiever, aren't you, Izuku? What do you mean? I mean, look at you. Look at your quirk. You're constantly trying to find other ways to gain more and more power. You don't have to do it anymore. I mean, you're plenty strong as you are now. And if you weren't, that rage boost you get, you don't even have to hump him anymore. But I like doing it. You know, I don't have any friends. Yeah, I remember that. That Bakugo boy, right? He pretty much done clipped the wings on that. Yeah, he really nipped it in the bud when it came to that. And that girl, you haven't heard from her since, correct? No, I haven't. I'm sorry to hear that. And he hugs Izuku. And Izuku turns back around, just looking at the river. The salmon's already gone. You know what, Izuku? You were always my favorite child. And Izuku's eyes wide like, this is funny. I'm your only child. Are you now? And this is when Hasashi literally stabs Deku in the back. It's like, what are you? Oh, Izuku, you have no idea how long I've been waiting for someone like you to come along in my life. But, what? You see, my quirk, yes, does allow me to gain a boost in power, a tiny boost at that, to wherever I end up killing. Definitely. You see, these little candies I've been eating lately, they're not candy whatsoever. They're edible quirk enhancers. In which, if I swallow enough of them, it enhances my quirk to the point where the boost I get is permanent. And not only will I absorb the power, I get to keep it when the quirk enhancer is long gone. So, wait, you mean all these years you were... Yep. I was pretty much, you could say, ripening you. And in other words, you could say I was trying to make it so you were the perfect meal for me. I'm gonna take your power. That's right. But don't worry, your quirk, God Eater, it's gonna be in good hands. Trust me. He just pulls the blade out. Is like, oh, Zugu. He falls to his knees. Like, why are you doing this? For power, of course. Don't you remember what I said just a minute ago? You're my favorite child. That's true. But I wasn't lying on that. You see, I've been around the world trying to find suitable quirks, at least suitable women to have children by, in which they just came up as disappointments. They either had their mother's quirk or no quirk at all, or a weaker version of my quirk. It was very disappointing, but thankfully I found your mother and we had you. So you were exactly what I was looking for. The fact that you got both our quirks was perfect, and that it was stronger than mine now? Oh, Izuku, you had no idea how happy I was to learn about your quirk. But Dad, oh, don't be such a bitch, Izuku. Come on, don't ruin my moment here. Please don't. It bums me out. You know, it upsets me to see you like this. Oh, and you must be wondering, why aren't you healing? Well, I coated this blade in a untraceable type of toxin that nullifies quirks. And, it should be all throughout your bloodstream by now. So, Izuku, I want you to think about something while you're in hell. Did my dad really do this to me? Did he only spend time with me just to gain more power? In which the answer is yes. You are the goose that laid the golden egg. At least for me. But you know your mother, she'll kill me if she ever found out. So at the very least, I guess I have to disappear again. Maybe I'll find a transformation quirk. Who knows? Either way, goodbye, Izuku. And like I said before, I'll see you in hell. And he kicks Deku into the river, and he floats away. Hisashi, just smiling from ear to ear, walks away feeling triumphant as he slowly feels himself getting stronger. And that is where I'm going to end this part off. So, yeah. Yeah, I did that. I made so Hisashi is actually trying to steal Deku's power. Oh yeah, you have no idea how many times I've tried to think of this in my head, just trying to jot things down, because if y'all haven't noticed, I don't really script things. If anything, I just know what I want to do for the story, and that's what makes it into the video. Now, as for what I'm going to be doing with this what if, I did test you. If you've seen the previous video, I did test the waters to see how much gore I can get away with. And since the video is still up there, I can get with a good bit of it. Now, as for the lemon, the lovely aspects, you know the sauce, you know the plus 18 that. Yes, Deku's gonna be laying some pipe. Definitely. I feel remiss if I don't have him do that. Someone's gotta worry about the future generation demon slayers, doom slayers, you know. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun for me. Yeah, either way, I am out. The peace and the love, children.